Everything I know about discipline started all right here. Nobody usually shoots this part, but let me tell you, 5 minutes of stretching and two grown men on the floor, not talking, not lifting, or just breathing and getting their body ready for what's coming. No music drop, no heavyweight, nobody's watching. You feel me? And this is the part that taught me everything. Let me take you back a few years. I used to be that guy who waited to feel ready. I would lie in bed at night and plan the whole thing tonight. And then Monday, I start new program, new diet, full reset. I would fall asleep feeling like a different person already. You feel me? And then Monday would come, and guess what? That guy is nowhere to be found. Snooze, I'll go later. Later became tomorrow. Tomorrow became the next Monday. I did that for years, bro, before I even got on the track. Here's what nobody tells you about that cycle. It's not that missed workout that breaks you, it's what missing does how you see yourself. You know why? Every time I broke a promise to myself, I trusted myself a little less. So the next promise meant less, especially nothing at all, to be fair. I was out of shape because I was lazy. I was out of shape because I stopped believing anything I said to myself. And the whole time I was waiting for motivation. I thought that was the missing piece. But guess what? I thought one day I would wake up and just feel it. That day never came. It doesn't come for anyone because whatever I was telling myself, I wasn't doing it. That was the problem. Motivation showed up maybe twice a year. Usually, I'll be honest with you guys, after a bad photo or catching myself in the window or not recognizing the guy that's looking back. And sometimes people comment on my post, oh, you still are the same, you didn't change or nothing. That's true. So that's when like the motivation came. The motivation was there just for a week, then it left. It always left, like always. So I would quit and blame my willpower, my genetics, my schedule, anything except the actual problem. The actual problem was that I built everything on a feeling. You cannot build a body on a feeling, bro. You cannot build anything on a feeling. The shift didn't come from a book or a podcast. It came on a normal morning, like I'm telling you. Nothing special about it. I just got tired of being the fucking same guy and then not making any changes in my life. So I got up, not because I felt like it. I have never felt once like it at 5 a.m. Not a single time. I got up because I said I would. And then I did it again, 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 and again, and again, and again. Discipline isn't a feeling, bro, what you wait for. It's a decision you make before the feeling shows up. Motivation literally asks, do I feel like it? The answer is almost always no. But discipline asks, guess what? Did I say I will do it? That question only has one honest answer. That's about it. Which brings me to today, leg day. And I didn't come alone. There's a version of this story where I tell you all the time that I do it by myself. And to be fair, 90% of the time, it's only me putting in the work. I woke up alone, I trained alone, but everything I build alone and everything, right? But sometimes it will sound like tougher. You feel me? But it will also be alive because at 10% of the time I train with the people that I love. My best friend, my family, or someone that I really admire or I would like I'm willing to change they are willing to put in work and they're willing to change their lifestyle too. You feel me? So because some mornings I show up carrying nothing, tired, flat, head somewhere else, you feel me? And on those days, the only reason I walk through the door is that someone is already inside waiting for me and willing to put in the same amount of work as me. That's literally my best friend on the other end of the bar today. So, and something happens when he's there that I can't manufacture on my own. I load heavier, I don't quit on like the reps that I usually quit on. Usually he pushes me more. I find one more rep because he's watching and he finds one more rep because I am there. Neither of us say it out loud. We just keep raising the floor for each other. Simple as that. And here's the part I didn't expect. I walk in tired and I walk out lighter. Not just on my legs, you feel me? Also in my head. We talk between sets about things we would never bring up over the phone call. Work, pressure, and the stuff you carry quietly, you feel me? About the life. Something about the being like side by side, both breathing hard makes it easier to say, you feel me? It's all about that brotherhood, you feel me? And a lot of people don't really appreciate that. And believe me, having a brother on your side is one of the best things you can have. I kid you not. That's the thing nobody puts on a workout plan. The gym gave me a body, but it also gave me the place where I go when my head is loud. And a friend who happens to be standing there when it gets louder, you feel me, is worth more than any program you can ever sign up for. Now, legs, the session everybody skips. Let me tell you, a lot of people skip legs, and it's not a very healthy thing to do because, like I said in earlier videos, 70% of your body is made up of like large muscles, and the large muscles are your legs. So make sure to train your legs. There's a reason for that. Legs are one you can hide. You feel me? Nobody notices skip leg in a t-shirt. You feel me? So it's the perfect test because legs are the work that only counts to you, and they humble you every time. There's no ego under the loaded bar. Either you stand up with it or you don't. Simple as that. Halfway through the set, your body starts negotiating. You feel me? It offers you a way out, tells you have done enough. Nobody will blame you, or you have done good today. Just stop right there. That's the exact moment what I'm actually training for, not the muscle, the habit of hearing that voice and going away. Because the voice doesn't only show up in the gym, it shows up when the work gets hard, when diet gets boring, when nobody's checking on you. You feel me? Every rep you finish after your body asks you to quit is a practice for the rest of your life. And people don't realize that. That's the sad part about life. So, no, it's not really about legs. Remember that. It's 5 minutes of stretching that nobody sees is the set you finish when you had a good excuse not to. It's a friend who dragged you in on the morning you would have talked yourself out of it. You feel me? So that's why I'm telling you, train with a friend. The best way I will put this is train with a friend that actually pushes you and calls you on your bullshit. You don't need more motivation. So basically, you don't need more motivation. You had motivation. It ran out, same as it run out for me. And it runs out on a lot of people. And people don't realize that right before the gym workout, they watch this certain video and they go into gym and they work out for like 20, 30 minutes and they head out. They don't finish their sets. And that's the sad part. If you plan your workout, like I have been saying this every single time in most of my videos, that plan your workout, write down your workouts. If you decided to do 4 sets, finish those 4 sets. Finish each rep, try to push harder and try to progress what you did before. If you did like 8 reps before, try to do 9 reps this time. Just do one extra rep. That one extra rep will take you a long way. Believe me, those small accomplishments are the ones that really matter in life. So what you need is one promise kept, then another. And if you can find one person to keep them alongside, it gets a lot easier to keep going. The body comes later. The body is just the receipt. What you're actually building on a mat at 5 a.m. or under the bar on the leg day, like I'm telling you, is a person who does what he said he would do. Become that guy and you stop having to chase anything. Simple as that, bro. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.